Hi guys, thank you for watching English Carabao. Alam nyo ba na bawal na ang mga nannies or in short, yayas, mga maids, katulong, or generally called domestic helpers sa ibang bansa. Ito medyo nakakatawa. Pero yun guys, it's true that maybe in 5 years time, mape-phase out na ang migration of maids, nannies, and other household workers in 5 years time. That's according to Hans Katdak, head of the Philippine Overseas Employment Administration. So, yung issue na to guys is actually good and bad for Filipinos who wanted to go abroad and work as nannies or domestic helpers. We know that there are a lot of Filipinos working abroad as nannies, as katulong. Okay, this is actually a sad reality check na our government are thinking of phasing out migrations of this type of Filipinos na magtrabaho as yaya, as domestic helpers. Well, in the first place kasi, we know that the intention of this law or of this program is to counter abuse of domestic workers overseas that will affect about 180 countries and is expected to be ready for implementation by the end of this year. So, we know na napakaraming balita na inaabuso yung mga katulong, sinasaktan, hindi pinapakain ng tama, minsan nagagahasa, at minsan hindi napapasahod. And maybe our government, our Philippine government, thought that this is the best that they can do na to give a warning to other countries who are really enjoying the benefit of getting their maids or household workers from the Philippines kasi nga mas mababa ang pasahod. Of course, and considering the fact that Filipinos is talagang magaling sa trabahong bahay. Okay, when we say kasi domestic helpers, hindi lang siya babae, okay? It can be also lalaki. Pero of course, most of the time, pag sinabi mong DH, mas malaking porsyento ng mga kababaihan natin nag-a-abroad at nagpapaalila sa ibang bansa bilang isang katulong. Okay. Well, yung figures guys is like this. Kung gaano to kalaki yung maapektuhan nito sa ating mga Pilipino. There are about 28,602 of domestic helpers now in Hong Kong. In Kuwait, nasa 21,000 plus. Sa UAE, nasa 13,000 plus. In Saudi, 11,000 plus. And of course, in Qatar, 9,000 plus. At marami pang bansa na may mga Filipino domestic helpers. Okay guys. The aim is to provide alternative jobs for household service workers either in the Philippines or in approved countries or overseas countries. Medyo mahirap yung sitwasyon na to. It's because in our country, jobs are not enough. Meron pa nga problema minsan of discrimination when it comes to age. Okay, sa Pilipinas kasi, if you haven't finished your school, let's say your college, ano bang trabahong maganda makukuha mo sa Pilipinas? Wala. Diba? And sometimes, even though nakapag-aral ka ng kolehiyo, matalino ka, but it's because you are old already, you are more than 25 years old. Or should I say, sige, 30 years old. Wala nang tatanggap sa yung company. Meron man, bibihira na lang. Maybe a call center or that kind of jobs. Now, I know kasi in call center may mga matatanda na they still accept yung mga old people as long as you can handle a phone conversation. You are hired. They're going to hire you. Okay? Pero kasi, paano nga naman if you were matanda na and nobody accepts you in any job in the Philippines? Of course, you wanted to help your family. Ayaw mo namang mamatay yung pamilya mo sa gutom. So, kahit bitbit mo yung takot mo, yung pangungulila mo sa pamilya mong iiwanan sa Pilipinas, kaya mong lunukin yung pride mo na even though you're a teacher or you finish 4 years course in the Philippines, because of the reality na hindi nga sapat ang kinikita natin sa Pilipinas. Although not all, but more Filipinos who has work in the Philippines, their income is not enough to support their families. So, kaya nilang pumasok as katulong sa ibang bansa. Being a maid is not something na you will really be proud of. Diba? Pride pa lang. You won't be happy. And yet, kailangan mong maglakas ng loob. Kailangan mong mag-risk. Even though may nadidinig kang mga balita sa TV, sa radio, sa newspapers, that there are some domestic helpers who were violated, abused, at hindi pinapasahod. And most of them umuuwi ng bigo pa din. And yet, Filipinos kasi hindi tayo basta-basang sumusuko. At naniniwala tayo ng pag-abroad naman iswertihan na yan. And when it comes to swertihan, malay mo, swerte mo pala yung pangingin ibang bansa. So you are willing to try. Parang wala. Okay lang na kung ano sabihin ng ibang tao sa iyo. Na kahit nakapagtapos ka, magiging katulong ka sa ibang bansa. Because what matters most is mapapakain mo yung pamilya mo ng 3 beses sa isang araw. Pag-aaral mo at mapagtapos mo yung mga anak mo. And with this kind of program of our Philippine government, this is a sad remedy na ginawa nila o gagawin nila for us, for domestic helpers. Kasi nga, in the first place, hindi nila mapipigil ang mga Pilipinong mag-abroad. Or yung mga Filipinong kayang maging domestic helper sa ibang bansa. Kasi nga, para sa kanila, working abroad is the only solution that they can think of. Nangungutang pa nga yung mga yan para lang matuloy yung plano nilang pagiging ibang bansa. And, for you to come up with this program, parang ito na yata ang pinaka-worst. Kasi nga, why not provide first more jobs in the Philippines for Filipinos who are working as household workers or household staff before you end up with this solution. Diba, ano ba yung criteria or yung reasons why Filipinos work as domestic helpers? Why don't you provide qualifications in jobs in the Philippines that could fit their qualifications? Dapat ganon. Or, why not focus more on yung mga embahada natin sa ibang bansa na talagang masundan nila o masubaybayan nila yung mga kababayan natin nagtatrabaho as domestic helpers. There should be an open communication to them. Diba? Para whatever man yung problema, before it will get worse, masolusyonan ng embahada natin. Philippine embassies in other countries should be our katiwala. Kumbaga, sila kasi yung sandigan na sandalan natin. So they should always be willing to help us and always be there. At sana madali silang makausap o madali silang makontak. Although they are. Okay? But kaso nga lang kasi, yung iba hindi na nakapagsumbong, hindi na nakapag-report. It's because mahirap kausap din kasi yung ibang embahada natin. So, yun lang guys. I'm sad with this news and sana nga they will provide na lang more jobs in the Philippines so that nobody will go work abroad. Diba? Well, that's all for today guys. Thank you so much for watching English Carabao. Bye!